Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to write your very first program in Java without using IDE. Then we will write the same program in IDE and I will show you the difference so that you can understand why people prefer using IDE. So let's get started. So before we write our program, let's check the basic things. So to do that, you just need to go to Advanced System Settings, and once you go there, you need to go to Environment Variable, scroll down and find variable called path, click Edit button. Now here you need to check two things. One is that Java path is set exactly how I'm showing on my PC. If it is not set that way, you might have error launching Eclipse or maybe running Java code. So if you don't have it or it's wrongly set, then either edit or click new button and make sure you add this path as shown here. The other thing you want to check is your JDK bin directory is also listed here. Now how do you know that? So maybe first go to your C drive, click on Program Files, Java, and find the JDK installed in your PC and go inside bin directory, copy that whole path. My version of JDK could be different than yours, so don't worry about the version, just take the JDK path as it is and make sure you have that added. So either you can edit the existing one if it is wrong. In my case it will be same as shown here. If you don't have these entry at all, you can click a new button and add one. Once everything is corrected, click OK, and OK here to save everything. Once you have those two paths set correctly, you can execute command using command line. So let's create a file, a text file, and call it a hello world. And because it's a Java program, make sure the extension is set to Java. Open this file into any preferred editor. So write a program like I'm showing you here. Don't worry if you don't understand what that program means or what each line means, because I'll be covering that in my next tutorial. This tutorial is to show you how to compile and execute program with IDE and without IDE, so just follow me there. Let's first create a class. Class name has to be exactly same as the file name, so I'm gonna call it hello world as well. Then we have to create a method which is public static void main string arguments, and let's print something so when we execute we can see what this program is doing. So I'm gonna print hello world on the screen when program executes. So this is a very basic program. All it does is prints hello world on the console output. So let's save this file. Let's close everything. Now what we need to do is launch command window. We need to first go inside the directory where that file is, so let's call it cd, provide the full path. So in my case it will be this. So once we have file ready, we can type javac in the command line that is used to compile Java program and provide the exact file name. So in my case it will be hello world.java. Press enter. So you will notice that there is a new file created with the extension of class. So what just happened there is we wrote a program which was in a human readable language. Machine don't understand this program, so machine needs to convert this program into a bytecode which is ones and zeros. So when we execute command javac, it converts our human readable code into machine code, and that's what that class file is. So once we have the class file ready, we can execute the program by typing Java hello world. This time we don't need to provide extension, we just press enter, and as you can see that our program executed successfully and hello world is printed. If you have any error in the program, it will show you the list of errors, or it will try and help you as much as it can. This is how you write, compile and run program in Java. This is actually what is happening in the background every time you run program. So let's try and answer the question why everyone use IDE and not a command line method like that. To answer that, let's induce some error first. So open the same file and let's modify and induce some error. So I'm deleting some necessary items, saving the file, and using the same command line, let me try and compile the file and see what happens. So this time it did not like that file because it found out that there are 2 errors here. It also tried to help you. From these command output you can see that it's not user friendly. I mean, as a non-experienced person, it will be very hard to understand that what is the error and what it is actually suggesting, which line error is coming from. So what it is trying to tell us that there is a invalid method declaration here, so there is a return type missing in this particular line, and the second line has a semicolon missing. So this is how command line program helps you debug. Now another limitation is you can't put a breakpoint and debug line by line. Our program is very simple one, so this still makes sense, but when you have a very big complicated program and you want to debug things line by line, you want to see which is the current state or the value of the variable, these command line program won't help you. So yeah, let me show you the same program in IDE. So I've created a similar class already. Currently it's all in a good state. Let's say if I induce the same error here, and you would notice that it's telling me which line the errors are. It's highlighting the error areas. If you put a cursor on left hand side, it tells you return type is missing here in this line, and semicolon is missing on this line here. Also, when I fix the errors, as you notice, I didn't have to recompile the class because IDE looks after that for me in the background. So it already told me that you have fixed the error and you can move on now. If I just execute the program, I can see that it works and it prints hello world. It's not only that, IDE helps you import libraries without you manually adding that into the program. It also lets you add the breakpoints, as you can see one here, and you can debug line by line and see everything you want to see. You can watch some variable and keep eye on them. So we will cover all that in a future tutorial, but IDE definitely helpful. It does look after many things that the user doesn't have to load themselves with, and that way they can become more efficient and output program much faster. So I'll be posting more videos later on, so if you guys want to stay up to date, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.